We're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Nerdy. Nerdy, welcome back to you as well. You're alive. Your
Welcome
camera's
back.
alive. Everything's alive.
I'm actually moving. That's good. That's good. I'm not frozen. That's great. And we've got a wonderful match here, Feinberg. Seven Raul versus Silverr. I'm so excited. How are you feeling about this?
I'm pumped, Nerdy. I mean, both these runners we've seen in almost every playoffs from both of them. They haven't been in every playoffs. They both missed one. Morales maybe missed two. Um, but just, I mean, playoff titans. Silverr obviously has won in season one and got second in season two. And Raul's been in almost every bracket. A lot of the times losing to losing to Duke round one. Like, how's that fair, right? Like you could say that Raul got second in that season because Duke won and Raul lost to Duke in the first round. Maybe. Have you really been to every one, Raul? Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's just like if I didn't have to we just need a sponsor. That's the deal. Okay, we just need a sponsor. I'm just too busy. I can't make full production notes on everybody. I'm just kind of guessing in my head a lot of the time. I'm just gonna be honest. It's a moment of weakness. Okay,
Okay.
it's just hard to have all the numbers and the data, and then every time we do another season, like in season 2, it was so easy because it's just like, oh, what
That is
happened
true.
in season
No, that's
1?
a good point.
I remember
I agree
what
with
happened in
this.
season 1. That's all that happened. But now it's season 7. What happened in season 1? I was 20. I'm 22 now. Like, what happened in season 1? I don't remember. I don't even remember what I ate for dinner 2 days ago. It's just impossible to know. And so, I'm sorry. I get things wrong a lot. And I don't know. It's just, yeah. We need someone to make production notes. We need money. We need sponsors. That's the deal. But Raul's been in every playoffs, apparently. So I'm sorry that I was wrong. But let's look at the player cards. Let's see how these runners stack up against each other. I think that's a good segue.
Let's do this.
Ross 3-0 against
So
Silverr. Look at
that is something. No, that is definitely something. I mean, obviously Silverr I think has been playing very well. 2306, and recently we know that he has I think he's number 2 on the leaderboard. Let me fact check that. He was number 2 on the leaderboard. Oh, he's dropped. He's fallen. Silver's fallen. He's number 6 on the leaderboard. Oh no, Raul is ahead of him. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, this is an update since last time I looked at the leaderboard. Okay, anyways, but Silverr was on a tear at the start of the season. Was in first, then was in second, now is in sixth, and I feel like, is this a sign, Feinberg? Do you think that he's maybe in a little bit of a drought after having such a strong start to the season, or do you think that it's just the way it doesn't necessarily mean that much between first and second and fifth and sixth? What do you think, Feinberg?
I think Elo's a little too fluid in this game to know exactly right. Like, it's not the best and most accurate number all the time. I mean, if you look at the actual just stats here, right? Like the ranked average time within 10 seconds, win rate within 4%, peak elo within 25, all things really similar. Silverr unfortunately lacks variety in the player spotlight situation. There's a lot of things that say winner. And to me, maybe we could put some different things up there. I don't know. I think he did say that he wanted to he got a 612. He has a 604 private room world record. And he got a 612 in casual against Duke yesterday or 2 days ago. Maybe we put those up on the player spotlight instead of winner, winner, winner. But got a lot of accolades there.
And
poke fun at him a little bit.
I want to point this out. I'm just looking at the numbers here now. Outside of this, I mean, obviously 57% win rate, that's solid. That's very good, especially for high elo, win rate. Obviously, that's very good for Raul. But this season, Feinberg, 21 wins, 3 losses. That's an 87% win rate for season 8.
Dude, he's only played 24 games. Silver's played 100.
Still crazy.
Silver's played 170.
I'm just saying, he's on Raul's on a tear, man. He's he's ahead of Silver's elo. And recently, I think he's won his last 8 ranked games. That's something.
I mean, yeah, it's just low.
It's
just low sample size. It is something to go 21-3 at the start of the season, but
he's a Raul hater. He's a Raul doubter.
I'm just a stats guy. It's just low sample size, especially when it's your placement games and everyone's elo shrinks down. You're playing people that were gold last season.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, obviously, Silverr also one LCQ. So he's also has some momentum going into this, I think. But in either case, these runners, I mean, these are some OG runners. They've been here since season one. I'm so excited for this matchup. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I don't have that much left to say. Let's look at these seed stats a little bit, and it's just, I mean, it's really similar. Raul's got a sub 50% win rate on BT
But it's also
compared
his
to everything
lowest
else.
average time.
Yeah, and
It's a funny little bit.
Silver's at 70% on Village. Interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of, I feel like these stats to me are very similar. These are consistently, I will say, I noticed these are a little bit faster than the previous match, by about a minute or so. Um, is that right? Or maybe not quite, but I remember we had I think at 11:30 or something like that for one of these splits, and now all of these are sub 11. All these are sub 10:30 even. And we have two sub 10 averages for both the BT and the Rune Portal for each of these runners. I mean, these two guys, this is going to be a great match.
Let's just see an ocean band. Let's see the pick bands. All right, let's see. Do we have ocean bands? What's happening here? Is this another? Oh, halfway. Raul doesn't respect the ocean band. He's banning Temple.
Feinberg,
Instead of
how do you
BT.
feel about this decision here?
I mean, it's nerdy. It's less of the AA mental, I think, and
Right.
more of the no food mental that we've seen,
Oh,
right? I think in the last couple seasons, if you're talking season 4, season 3, season 5, you're thinking, okay, AA players might have this temple routing better, might have this overworld routing a
right.
little better. Maybe they're more confident in the temple, more confident in the village. These people that, aren't playing as much ranked or as much any percent, right? Because obviously you're resetting for sub 7 world record, you're playing BT. That's all you're playing, right? And like Shipwreck,
Right.
very similar vibe, but that's all you're playing, right? AA, you can route the food better, you can route the flint better, you can route the wood and like managing your inventory off of the temple. But now, season 7, season 8 meta is we're getting no food on the temples and we're playing the nethers perfectly. We're taking low damage. We're okay with 15 flesh and a gap or 30 flesh and no gap. We're just okay with that. So I think the ban this time from Raul is less like, oh, Silver's really good at, managing his inventory, managing like where to find everything. It's maybe he's scared that Silver is potentially better than him in low food situations. Or Raul just
Right.
doesn't enjoy seeds like that where he's going to feel pressured to enter with no food. Because it's really weird. There's some plays that are good only if your opponent does it.
Right.
Because it's just a 1v1 situation and the game is so random, right? Like if you get 12 pork chop and a seed, that's a great play if you know your opponent's going to get 18 because you're going to be ahead entering and you're going to have so much food. But getting 12 pork chop is a bad play if you know your opponent's going to get 0 because is it worth like a 40-second time loss to get all that food, right? Like a lot of plays are good and bad depending on what your opponent's doing is sort of what I'm trying to say. And so if Raul knows that Silver is going to be entering with very low food, you're almost pressured into playing in that similar way. And it might be something that Raul is not comfortable with. Maybe Raul just doesn't like the way desert temples look. Maybe he doesn't want a skeleton in his temple. Maybe he doesn't like building with cut sandstone. It really could be anything, but we're here in the Rune Portal. And
And
we don't know if it's looting. I don't think it is, but
I
neither
think
of
it's
these guys
sharpness.
neither of these guys playing English. I don't think it
Oh wait,
was.
no, it's is it?
Is it
We
Fire
have
Spec
so much.
1?
Okay, never mind. You're right. I for some reason I thought I read sharpness, but now
Oh,
that I'm thinking about it, it definitely just
raw
wasn't.
pork chop for Silver and another pig in the river. Ah, terrible news
What a
for our season 1
disaster.
playoffs winner right off the bat.
What a
Oh,
disaster. But regardless, we do have some food here for Silver. We'll have to see if that matters. I mean, at the end of the day, oh man, it sucks that the 3-drop was on the uncooked pork chop there. That is just unfortunate there for
yeah.
Silver. But regardless, now Raul is crafting an axe, going to be going out here. We'll have to see if he gets any food and if he maybe gets some cooked pork chop from his first
The
his
pigs
first
are
pig
just
here.
right here, right? Like entering low food, no food situations.
Oh.
Oh, he gets them cooked barely. Wow.
I
Gets
don't
the
know if
3.
does RNG work where like the pig will always drop, you know, they'll always drop the same numbers, even if it's uncooked and cooked? Is that how that
Yeah,
works?
I
I
don't
just have
think
no
that I
idea.
don't think the quality of the food changes how much drops.
Okay, okay.
I would like to think so.
In this one example, that was the case, but I didn't know if that was actually a thing.
Yes.
Um, but regardless, I mean, look at this though. Raul only having to kill 2 on 5
Yeah, I mean,
pork
so
chops.
rest
Meanwhile,
loves food.
Silver,
Yeah.
he had to kill more. He's slower into the nether, but at the end of the day, he's got 2 less cooked pork chops. I feel like uncooked pork chops are so bad.
It's not that bad of a food source, but compared to cooking them, it's just like the difference is night and day. But like
Yeah.
uncooked pork chop is better than rotten flesh, right? Like
Are
it's
they
like
are they the same as carrots?
better.
Are they similar to that? Something like
I'll
that?
be honest, I'm not a big raw pork chop guy in my runs overall. It's not something that I, aim to go for. I don't know the food side.
Okay, fair. You know what? That's
I don't.
fair, Fomri. That's
Also,
that's
I also
that's very valid.
don't aim to get carrots. So I
No,
just
I
I
mean
don't
that's
know. I
also
just
fair.
don't know.
That's also fair. I think they're both 1.5 is why I
Wow, getting
asked.
that
Pretty
sword
sure.
distraction.
Very
Interesting how he
nice.
deals with the bridge. And you might ask why these runners aren't going to the chalice. They don't have an iron pickaxe yet. This was a
Yeah.
silk touch overworld, a seed that most runners might just seed change because it's annoying. But these runners had to play the silk touch overworld and have to get an iron pickaxe before going back to the chalice. Raul
And
using his silk touch pickaxe, getting netherrack. Silver does as well.
I think we can confidently say that was not a looting sword now. I think we can
No,
confidently
it was
conclude
sharp
that.
one. I'm pretty sure you were right. I'm pretty sure it was sharp one.
But yeah, so we have some trades with the piglins going here for Raul as he gets the rest of these gold blocks. Meanwhile, Silver also just a little bit behind, maybe 1 gold
Raul
block
is a
behind here.
crossbow piglin on his trades, but he's gonna just bring him down here. And we know that the right side was a triple. So what route are we doing? Raul is, I think, gonna
One for DK.
do. This is like Jason pivot or something. He's gonna, or he's just doing DK. I don't know why, because it was a triple on the other side.
This looks like DK.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird because Silver's doing Jason here. I thought Raul was going to potentially do Jason pivot, but he's just committing to DK. It is a triple
Maybe just
here,
because
so
he
he's
already
not punished.
looted the chests, maybe? I don't know.
It's possible, right? And maybe he loots the chest, doesn't have Obby there, but look how fast Silver's trading with all his pigs already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think it's a
Silver's Bastion
weird
routes.
routing decision from
Fantastic
Raul.
stuff.
I think it's just a weird routing decision. I'm not entirely sure if it's just an autopilot or I don't know.
Yeah, it could be one of those things, you start doing it and then you realize, ah, crap, I messed up, but it's faster now at this point to just commit to what I was doing, kind of thing. Could be that. Regardless, though, he's now using the pie chart to find the spawner. We'll have to see which direction the fortress is. 4 pearls so far.
Yeah, but look,
for Raul and
it's such
16
an
for Silver.
open area.
Interesting. Yeah, it is towards
Like
the
it's
direction
just
of Raul's
way more
rampart.
of an open, not even just the direction, but it's so open. So we're gonna get 20 Obby. He does 2 stacks of pearls, stacking a bit of string. Do we have 1 fire res only? Maybe that's the problem. What are we looking for? Direction, the pirate direction, maybe perhaps. We're just leaving here off this ravine. But that's a beautiful pearl from Silver. Look at the height he's
Oh,
got.
wow. Look at
Dang,
this
he's down
hole that
here.
he found.
Yeah, I don't
Meanwhile, Raul
really.
has to go all the way around here.
Where's the 4 for Silver though?
Ooh.
He went the direction, but is it diagonal? Is this terrain play gonna work out for him? Because look at
There it is.
Raul
Looks
here.
to
He's
off
going
to
this
the left.
direction, far left. And if it's far left, maybe Raul just saves this time back. I think Raul's spotted the fort already.
Silver into the spawner here already, though. I think he should have a
I mean,
bit of a lead here.
Raul's pearl might be on the spawner right here as well, though.
Wow. No, great
It is.
time save there from
On the
Raul.
spawner. And Raul just maybe 10 seconds behind.
Both runners now. I expect to see Raul play some Soul Sand, maybe 10 seconds, like you said, behind. Yeah, I mean, it's just great stuff here from Raul, able to claw back some of that time that he lost in the Bastion.
And I mean, both these runners doing almost the exact same thing, mining out these blocks, trying to get 4 blazes to spawn as likely as possible. And the food situation, though, this could be something that gives Raul maybe a little bit of an edge here. 3 pork chop versus 2 raw pork chop. And so Silver was ahead entering the fort, but he definitely is going to have to hunger reset before he can zero.
Oh,
Maybe even before he gets to the stronghold. I don't know.
places his obby. Meanwhile, Ral is
There's
out.
cows here
He's
on the
measuring.
side. Is Silver going to get these cows? Is he going to commit to a lot of time loss? Killing the mobs here. Let's see. Picks up the eye.
Doesn't
Not
look like
committing
it.
to the cows. A little bit of shakiness on the movement. And that like second or two could be a big deal on this seed. These runners so close in pace right now. Silver's got some gold
Absolutely.
picks. 6 beds. Not sure what Rao's situation is. Not sure if he saved any gold. He does have gold. Don't think he's crafted gold picks though. Maybe he doesn't have the sticks for it, but he's out and Rao's out as well.
Wow.
Both runners.
I feel like their pearls landed at like the same time. I swear to God.
And look at the
They're just
placement
building up together.
I know, but Rao could throw maybe one extra pearl to get the cords a little faster. Silver's dealing with a strider. They're going to be building this portal at the same time.
Wow, look at this.
And it's going to come down to the hunger reset. It really is, because Ral can eat these 2 pork chop, one in the animation, one when entering. Silver has to hunger reset here. So if the nav is similar, Ral's got a little bit of an edge, even though it doesn't look like it in the moment, and they're both going top right.
Silver likes the spike here.
Right away.
Ral goes a little. He goes the wrong way.
He's the wrong way fully, and the hunger reset's not going to matter because Silver's going to instant nav and find the enter first.
Silver crafting 0. Silver's in the end first.
What's the 0? The health situation doesn't matter. Ralph finds it now, but it's way too late.
Like back 91 or something.
We go to 95.
Silver make it work.
We go to 99 here. He's going to push 99. We have the rotation. Shakiness on the anchors, but we have 6 beds. He's got the height. It's just GG, I think.
See what Silver can do. Can he finish off the 0 cycle here? First 4 beds are just phenomenal stuff here. Can he close out the seed? The last one doesn't quite work, but Silver able to close down this seed. It all came down to the preemptive, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of silly that like the most hyped moment is not the end. Like the stronghold was 10 times more hyped than the 0. Not the best ordering from the developers there. Maybe
no, it's okay. It's okay. We'll save that for the grand finals and whatnot. Yeah. We'll save that. You know, we can't have those kind of matches always. But that was awesome. That was awesome to see. Just like that, just one wrong decision in the stronghold is ultimately what cost Ral the seed there.
It would have been, oh my God, it would have been so close if he just went left on that 4-way. And maybe it's, you know, scanning too fast, right? If we think back to the Dougal intermission video, and it's like how we're trying to get those accurate spikes, the thin FOV, the thin macros, and it's maybe Ral's just getting the direction and he didn't know that it was mid left. He just kind of knew it was mid somewhere. And Silver maybe got that mid left direction from, you know, a different way to scan, or just, you know, maybe just felt like going left instead. Like, who knows at the end of the day? Who fully knows? But that's the difference maker in the seed. That's it. Look, I mean, look at the splits. 1 second difference, and Silver's ahead by that 1 second, but he has to hunger reset. So Ralph fully has the advantage and potentially the win if he gets the same nav that Silver does, but he doesn't. And that's the difference. And it gives Silver seed 1. But you can't be disappointed if you're Ralph in the seed. Like matching pace almost perfectly with Silver throughout. I mean, even doing a slightly less optimal bridge route, finding different terrain to the fort. It's just crazy.
It was a great match, Funberg. I think it was just a fantastic match. I mean, you know, some shakiness from Silver we saw, I think, a little bit. That's the only thing I'd be concerned from Silver's perspective. We saw like a little, like he played well, but there were just moments like with the pig, like you said, running in back into the portal, a little bit more shakiness than we normally see from Silver. But I mean, I think other than that, Silver played very well. Ral obviously matching that pace, and I don't know. I just cannot wait. I mean, I think this is like some, you know, some grand finals caliber matches we're gonna see here. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, these runners are just neck and neck throughout the entire seed. I really hope this maintains throughout the next couple.
I mean, both these runners have made it to at least semifinals. I mean, I know Silver's obviously won playoffs all the way back in season 1, and it's, you know, maybe a budding storyline that we've seen in the last couple seasons of like, can Silver get back to that form, right? Like, can he make the biggest comeback out of, you know, anybody winning season 1 playoffs? Can he come back and win season 7 or make some good performances, right? And he's won LCQ. He's up 1-0 in this season, like, or in this series. Was rank 1 a bit this season already so far. It's like the storyline there, weighs on his mental as well, right? Like thinking
Yep.
it's always hard to think about, like, I was so good back then, like, can I lock back in now, or like, is my time already passed, right? Like, are people just getting too good? Like, was that the moment that I had? And Silver's trying to silence the doubters with an amazing first seed, but Nerdy Rao was right on his tail. Like, well, let's see what overall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That seed really could have gone either way. And up next we have a BT seed. So lots of the faster paced seeds. I'm a big fan of these two. These are my two favorite seed types, Hamburg.
I mean, how can you hate the BT? How can you hate the Rune Portal? How can you hate it, Nerdy?
That's true. That's true. But I feel like you would also make the argument, how can you hate the Desert Temple?
No, the Desert Temple seed honestly pisses me off a little bit.
Oh, really? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is crazy.
TSPMO. I'll say it. I'll say it. The new meta gets me a little mad because you get pressured sometimes into some runners. There's pigs on the lava pool, and we decide to enter with no food. And then you win the seed because you're 20 seconds faster in the overworld. It gets me mad. The BT, Nerdy, you can't make that decision because the food's in the chest.
Okay,
There's
okay.
No
Listen, I didn't know we were hating on AA today. I didn't know we were doing that. All right.
I'm not hating on AA. I'm hating on the ranked Desert Temple no food season 7, season 8 meta. Okay, that's what I'm hating on.
Okay.
Is the fact that there's beautiful cows and beautiful pigs everywhere on every seed, and people don't get them. That's what I'm hating on.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's valid. That's valid. I respect your opinion,
I'm ban the temple when I play. I'm not gonna ban it. I mean, like maybe Hacks will, but I'll still play them. I just get a little frustrated. Okay, more so than the BT, because on the BT seed, Nerdy, if I don't find the spike and I'm behind, it's my fault. Okay, I know it's my fault, right?
Yep.
But on the Desert Temple seed, if I kill a pig and my opponent doesn't, I just ask, why didn't we kill the pig? And then I get frustrated. Way more than
that was philosophical, Feinberg. That was philosophical. Thank you for sharing. Both runners here.
It keeps me up at night, Nerdy. I thought about it a lot, okay? We're mining 4 sand. Oh my goodness gracious. Rao's going to go up and catch his breath. Silver's going to take 2 ticks of drowning damage. I don't really think this is going to matter, but it's a little bit of an interesting difference in how the runners played.
Gonna use this TNT to blow some trees and craft some sticks.
Yeah, and I mean, no pressure plate either. 10 iron, right? We're gonna mine the log, make a button so we can make an iron axe. There's an argument to making a pressure plate and making a stone axe instead. I don't think it's a great argument. Raul got a stack and 20 planks, dude.
Wow.
What is inventory?
I was gonna say,
he has 16 dirt and a stack of planks.
I like the play from Raul there. I feel like Silver's choice of where to put the TNT, I was doubting it. I honestly was, and I feel like I really like Raul. I think going for the big tree or something like that. Silver just went for some birch trees that I felt like there wasn't as much wood, and lo and behold, look where Raul's look what he's got here to show for his beautiful decision there.
For it, but look at Silver, he's just in.
Yeah, I mean that is also fair.
Close to ravine, or maybe the stone shovel play from Raul doesn't really matter because I think we were like 1 for 1 on Flint. But Silver's got a pretty commanding lead into this Nether. I mean, larger than any lead that either runner had on any split in the entire last season. Like Silver's going to be in this bastion. Not even that far ahead, like 15-20 seconds. But you look at last seed, and Silver might be dead in this bastion. 3 hearts.
Oh my goodness. He's okay. He's okay. He's scaring us though, and that is a lot of time loss though for Raul to catch up here.
It's time loss and it's food loss, Nerdy, and it's food loss when you think about Silver taking some drowning damage as well. I said it might not matter on the seed, but maybe it will. Silver on low food on the last seed might be on low food on this seed.
Handling this much better as
they're matched
yeah,
up.
They're back to being like basically the same gameplay, maybe 1 second delayed from one another, you know? That's what I feel like I'm watching.
I don't know if Raul fully got all the chests at the top, though. I saw he punched a pig and sort of went down really fast. I don't know if he got that single chest at the top. I don't think it really matters because you have to leave out of the top anyways, but it could matter if there's like a gold block in the chest. And you're looking for extra trades, right? Like 19 lobby, 20 lobby. Apparently chat's saying he did. So thank you. Yeah, I mean, Ral just saved all that time back. And he's got a much better food situation as well.
Let's see here. Only 5 pearls so far from these trades.
I think we'll get more.
We'll get some more soon.
That'd be a funny ranked season though. Just
That would be crazy.
Like normalization, but like no boosted rates or whatever. So you trade all
yeah.
the housing in playoffs, you get 2 pearls. Well, you couldn't get 2. You get 4 or something.
That would be fantastic. You can get 2 in the new versions, if I remember.
You can get 2 in the new versions. That is true.
Yeah. Random fun
we
fact.
could do a 121 playoffs.
that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
These runners are so matched up. They both pearl hung and pyrate out of the exact same part of the bastion.
That is amazing. I'm glad to see it.
Landed. Oh my god, what's in this chest? What's in this chest?
Oh,
2 LB, nothing important. Rao's pearl hang landed on the housing terrain, and Silver's in the lava here, so a little bit more micro time loss for Silverr. And Rao
is Rao gonna enter the fort first?
Yeah, I mean he entered another 15 seconds behind, I think, like ish, and he's in the fort 10 seconds faster. But is he in a good spot in the fort is the question. Digging through, and he does find a spawner right away. And Silverr, look at this. He's opting to pearl to the right, and this what might look to be a better play because it's more open. First of all, it's a lava pearl, so that's terrible. But second of all, it's maybe not right next to a spawner. So could be a play that he thinks is better, right? Like you're playing more open terrain, you're looking for a better spot to play the fort. Could end up being worse because he's just farther away from a spawner overall.
I am seeing lots of strays here, though. I wonder if we'll see Silverr play for more strays than Ral. As Ral gets a 4 spawn, though. So that's very good. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Look at all the strays here for Silverr.
I know. Silver's got a blaze behind him as well. He's got 3 more to kill at least on his screen. This big magma cube might give him some problems, though. And that's a Wither Skelly hit. And look at his food situation. Again, coming back to bite him. The storyline of this seed. How does he deal with low food? Where's that Wither Skeleton going? So many questions you have to ask yourself here. As Ral...
And Silverr runs right into the Wither Skeleton once again. 3.5 hearts here.
Ral's just minding his own business at the spawner. Unaware of the war that
he's just chilling.
Fighting.
He's just chilling.
And now look at this Silverr on a 3 heart, no food situation.
Oh my god, there's a hidden blaze!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
It was a setup. The blaze at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it was actually a bait. That was some crazy tech. Oh my god.
The blaze at the side. Ka-chow! Backstab.
That was crazy. That was a crazy strat. That was like a CS strat, like a CS ghost strat. You know what I mean? I feel like that was crazy.
It was a blaze set play, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for the blazes. But
I mean, they got a shot of damage in at least. That was good.
They missed the knife kill. But Silver's still alive on 1 heart though. It's just like, I mean, just like look at the difference. It's actually so crazy, the difference. Silver's on 1 heart. He's caved. He's Snowy Mountains caved.
Oh no. What a disaster once again.
And Ral is at full health, full hunger, not full hunger anymore. 2 salmon to spare because he's played this seed so perfectly health-wise compared to Silverr.
Absolutely.
Damage on every split, on every like moving between the structures, in each structure, everything. In the overworld, Silverr has taken more and more damage, and the wood shovel has to mine not only the two dirt, but also the snow layer, and now he has to mine his soul sand back, all with the wood shovel. Every micro thing in the seed, Nerdy, is working against Silverr.
Meanwhile, Ral, he's pearling to the stronghold cords.
I mean, yeah, it's perfect terrain as well. Maybe these runners even have different strongholds. I don't even know. I mean, looking at the Nimbot, it doesn't seem like it.
Silverr might be dead. Oh my goodness, he was able to clutch with the pearl.
Ral doesn't have a great spike. He's fighting through the culling here, maybe. I don't like that either. But he had chunk borders on. It's big orange, Nerdy, but it's not big enough. And
I love big orange.
Ugly. That's big orange. Maybe too big of a big orange, but
it looks like too big of a big orange.
It's a spike in a world where he has none, Nerdy. So you might as well investigate it a little bit. As Silverr is once again 1 hit in the fortress, 2 hearts, no food. Big
Ral is
magnitude.
struggling here. I wonder, if Silver instant nabs this in theory, this could be a close match once again.
In theory, it's scary too. It's so hard when you're in Ralph's situation as well. You know you have such a big lead. You know Silver's not even in the stronghold, but you start thinking about that maybe, and you're like, oh my god, like, why can't I find it?
Yeah, it looks like Ral is not liking any of the spikes on his pie
It's
chart.
gotta just be cold in a different direction. Let's see, does Silver get a spike? Let's see. In the same stronghold. We don't have a spike at all. He's going to commit to left. We know that Rao's been confused this way the entire stronghold. So unless it's somewhere that Rao missed, Silver's committing left as well. There's a spike there, but I don't know if he loves the numbers. Rao finds it. It's not left, so
Wow.
not looking good for Silver fans. Rao in the prime position to tie up this series at 1 apiece. We have a gold pick for Pearl Clip as well. Not even necessary. No pearls on the bar.
Wow.
So a little slow to the setup. Is it going to matter?
Back
No, it's
one and
back
8.
Choose your height. It's like a build your own 0 in a way. So he's just going to go to 92 here. Should have more than enough
Ral
time.
can finish this off. Speed bridges. Gets his bed in time.
He has no arrows.
Very good stuff.
Tried to shoot the bow and started eating his salmon. But it's okay. You keep the dragon up. You have the beds. You have the lead by a lot of time, and there's just nothing Silver can do. Is Ral going to die from the dragon? He's not. And that's seed 2 for you, Nerdy. It's another sub 10, but it's Ral taking it this time instead of Silver to even up the match.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the food story. It's just the food story, I think, is what it is.
See if Silver can. No, I was hoping Silver could get some more damage in on the dragon there. But what a close match. I mean, it really came down. I mean, like you said, it came to the food story. I would argue also it came down to the kind of shakiness from Silver's gameplay a little bit. I feel like he was shaky in the Bastion, in the Fortress. A little bit of shakiness that in the last seed didn't really matter that much, but in this seed, I feel like it made all the difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's just taking a little bit more damage in all those splits, right? Like it starts small in the overworld, couple hearts, drowning, right? Ral, and maybe it's not the wrong play, right? Because he did get the BT faster. He's in the nether 21 seconds faster. Maybe some of that is due to Ral finding a farther ravine, right? Like there was a ravine that Ral was looking at the end of the seed in Spectator there that was like so close to the island that he missed. But you're right, Nerdy, like every little micro split, like Silver took 6 hearts in the Bastion, threw a bad pearl hang to the fort, and threw another pearl in lava trying to get to the fort. Took damage from multiple wither skeletons, multiple blazes in the fort itself, had a hunger reset on blind, and then was on 2 hearts getting the cords, like just small minor things everywhere. That just caused him to lose that seed, and it could just, like you said, Nerdy, be up to that shakiness, right? Maybe the nerves are kicking in for Silver as opposed to going away. Maybe it's 9:41 in the morning for Silver and it's too early. And it's just hard to play Minecraft at 9:41 a.m. instead of 9:41 p.m. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I do think that, Silver is the type to, like, he obviously looked a little bit shaky that seed, but I feel like Silver is the type to not, be able to recover the mental, right? I feel like he's able to not get in his head too much. I feel like he's able to take this loss and be able to figure out, what did he do wrong, but not let it sort of ruin his momentum and ruin his mindset going into this 3rd seed.
Yeah, I think if you're looking at runners that have maybe some of the best mentals in all of ranked and all the communities, Silver's a name that's up there. Just being able to shake off the mistakes. I mean, I think if anyone loses, obviously 5 seeds in a row, 6 seeds in a row, it's hard to bounce back from that. But in just a 1 seed situation, right? Like it's not even the end of the world. The series is tied up 1-1, right? It's not like he's down 0-2. Not like he's even down 0-1. Like he's not even down in the series. Like he's not up 0-2, I guess. Or he's not up 2-0, I should say. But like as an even series, he probably knows what he did wrong on this last seed, and it's just about, fixing those mistakes. I don't think he's going to get too in his head about it. We're forced out of the village here for seed 3.
And this is some exciting stuff, Feinberg. I mean, I like villages. Honestly, my honest take. You ready for this, Feinberg? I don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready.
My honest take. These 3 seed types are my favorite. They're my favorite. I like these 2 bands. These 2 bands are based. These 2 bands are based.
If you had to ban 2 seeds in ranked, is what you'd ban?
Yup,
If you can
yup,
like
yup.
build your own ranked cube. Okay, okay.
Totally, 100%. I wouldn't even think about it. These are my favorites. I love villages for some reason. I don't even know why. They just feel nice and cozy. They feel cozy to me, you know? And
It's OG.
BT
It's
and
OG. We didn't know about the
BT and
BT.
Chip, BT and RP are just like they're so fast. They're so fun to watch. They're so fun to
They're
play.
already 5 hay bills from Ral, 6 hay bills from Silver. What do you think?
I like the carrots for Ral. That's what I like. That's what I
It's like
like.
the
I'm a big
like
fan of golden carrots.
probably like the most unimportant decision ever.
You know what? No, we can go into a 5-minute rant about why this is really gonna make the difference, though.
The 3
Uh,
bread, the 16
yeah,
versus 19
yeah,
bread.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's really gonna be the difference maker here, Feinberg. But no, diamond pick though is obviously important. Able to potentially, leave on 19 or something like this. Um,
Yeah,
it
don't
does open up
necessarily.
the seed a little bit.
Where are we getting the gravel though? Both these runners probably looking to their left in this sort of lake area. And Raoul spotted a couple gravel here. Gets enough to at least farm up. But where's the lava pool? Right? Silver finds the same gravel. Haven't seen a lava pool yet. It's gotta just be, around here. It looks like Raoul's beelining it to one. So must have seen something. He does, yeah. So we're at the same one. I think Raoul has the flint advantage. I don't think Silver was grinding his flint on the way. I mean,
Okay.
Raoul just
Okay.
built this portal in a better way in the first place either, so he's able to light it first. Oh, Silver did grind his flint.
No, yeah, I did
So
have
we
it.
are just a couple seconds apart. A lot different from last seed, where Silver was 15
Potentially
seconds
slightly
ahead.
farther bastion here, I think. As we do not see it immediately.
Yeah, and look at this. Silver's
Looks
going to
like maybe it
be
is there.
grabbing some blocks on the way to the
Okay.
bastion.
Okay.
Sort of like looking ahead, knowing that, we're going to have to bridge across this Crimson somehow. And look at this difference in terrain routing. Silver's going so far left here, it seems, as Rao's going a little bit more straight line to the bastion. Silver's going to have to hook really far right here, or maybe Rao's going too far to the right. Silver gets
Well, I was
another.
just wondering, I might have been crazy. I swear I saw the fortress to the left, but I might just totally be misseeing that. But so there might be a fortress off to the left here for Silver.
I don't know. I mean, both these runners approaching the bastion, though. It is the same stables. I think Raul maybe just thought the spike was straighter than it was, or was just taking different terrain, but Raul has crushed the way that he took it, has extended this 2-second lead to at least 10.
And here we go.
He should have armor. There we go. Puts it on finally. And it is stables, Nerdy. Your favorite bastion.
Okay, well, let me be clear. I like watching it, not playing it. Okay, there's a big difference there. Okay, big difference.
That's valid. There's a lot of things in life that you can like watching and not playing.
Yeah,
All take.
like football. I do not want to get tackled at all, but it's very fun to watch the Seahawks.
I mean, you could play football and just not get tackled. If you, like a guy like me would.
True.
Like
True. I could be a kicker or something. Yeah, that
wouldn't let that happen.
True. But anyways, we have triple the gap here from the middle rampart.
Harassed by a baby Hoglin.
Wow.
Silver taking a lot of damage
Silver
here.
taking a lot, yeah. I mean, I find triple the gap from the middle rampart is hard. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to not take damage, but maybe I'm just bad.
It is hard.
I relate to Silver's struggle here.
It is hard to not take damage, and it is hard to make the pig's path the correct way as well. There's a lot of blocks you have to place to make them not get stuck, right? Because the piglins, they get mad at you, but they're not the brightest bunch. They will just path down in certain ways where they will get stuck, thinking they're getting closer to you, but in reality, they're getting stuck in an unavoidable or like a hole that they can't get out of. And so you have to block up a lot of things in middle triple compared to left or right triple the gap. And sometimes you just take more damage because of that, because you have to sit there, put those blocks down. There's usually a pig coming at you from the bottom up. It's annoying, but this is a big, not big food seed, plentiful food seed. Talking too fast. Can't think of the word. 17 bread for Silver. That's the point, Nerdy. So the fact that he took 8 hearts in this bastion doesn't matter on this seed nearly as much as it did in the last one.
Let's see here. So yeah, Ral is purling towards where I thought I saw the fortress. So yeah, I think the runners did see the fortress. Beautiful stuff here.
I mean, Raul's out
and
so fast too.
Ral is just out. Yeah, 1.5 hearts though. A little scary, but he's got 12 bread. He should be totally fine.
Silver's
Silver now
out.
purling out as well, just a few seconds behind.
And if he
Um,
pearls onto this spawner instead of just on the fort, I mean, Raul just got to the spawner. That's really the importance in the split, and he does have the
yep,
health. Nearly that 1.5 hearts did matter a lot. Raul couldn't aggressively pearl to the spawner because he just didn't have the health in the moment. Obviously, he has the health in the future, right? Like he is only on 3 hearts right now, but he's got 10 bread, so he's gonna have the health in the future. But it's the in the moment situations, right? He couldn't pearl directly onto the spawner. He had to run to it. Silverr is able to pearl onto it, and now it's a lot closer than it looked from entering the fort to entering the spawner.
it is a lot closer, and you know, the pearl's decisions are very important. Like if you throw a pearl slightly one angle, you change that angle just a tiny bit, and it can put you much closer to your target destination. That's something I've been learning from zeroing recently. Is how important the zero, the
Pearl
pearls can be.
True, true.
Yeah, and also the hesitation between pearls is something that I do a lot. Not even just with zero, just in general. Um, but I noticed that you can save a lot of time just by not hesitating as much. And yeah.
True. Okay, I will
Meanwhile,
say
we
that's
have
an interesting thing I've noticed about the seed nerdy. Silver has 12 obby after building his portal. Ral has 9. We do have a diamond pick, like we mentioned earlier, so he can mine this obsidian, but it's a 10-second unavoidable cutscene that Ral's gonna have to deal with. And if there's not great overlap, that's a lot of time. In a seed like this, these runners this close, and big decision, Ral's leaving the eyes.
wow,
And it might be
interesting.
because he has to mine the obby, so he has some
Yeah,
time to, overlap the spawning.
yeah.
And
No, you're totally right.
if it
I think
worked
you're
out with the
completely correct.
cycles, like I don't know. I don't know. Can
Yeah,
Silver
totally didn't
leave?
notice that. That must
Silver
be
can
why. What
leave though.
happened?
Silver's got an extra stray, so he's leaving. Raul has to kill
Wow.
these blazes, and Silver's ahead now, heading to Cords when he was behind entering the fort.
Oh wow. So that decision from Raul is costing him a lot here potentially, as now Silver is building his second portal. Raul just a few seconds behind here, maybe 10 seconds or so. I think he's
I mean, he's on the
purling over to the
same
gravel soon.
terrain. Is there big orange for
It's
Silver? There's an orange, but it's a mine shaft. This is ugly. I think I like
ooh.
this bottom right spike
I
though. I
like this
think I
bottom
like
right
it.
too. I'm with you, Feinberg. I'm with you. Oh, Silver's not with us though, Feinberg.
Well, the
Oh no,
stronghold's
he
not
is.
with us. I think it's the problem. He likes the direction, but it's
Oh
not
no.
taking him there. And he doesn't hear it in the wall either. Raul looked to be at the same chords. Maybe a couple blocks off. Maybe a little too low.
Oh no.
He's digging down in the wall, maybe? He's going to pro clip here. Is he even at the right chords? He threw 2 eyes, so I just feel like there's no way that he missed. He is in the
Yeah,
stronghold. There it
looks like
is.
Silver has a good spike here.
But does he
And
though? Like, where is the portal room? Does he
I think
hear it?
it's gotta be
No.
around here. That spike looks so good to me.
I mean, look at Raul though. Where's Raul headed? That
Can
end.
Raul instant nav it?
I don't
Can he
know.
do what Silver did to him on seed 1?
Is it up here for Silver? Does he like this direction?
Oh, I think he does like this
Yes, and he
direction.
finds
There it
it.
is. A
Crazy nav
four
from
eye.
Silver.
Crazy stuff here, indeed.
Round 1 and 8. Another build your own zero. Are we going to go to 97? No, just going to commit
Looks
to
like he's
92. Standing.
oh, and this should be an easy 0 here for Silver. Let's see if he can make it happen. Gets the crossbow ready.
Dragon doesn't break the
First
bed.
bed.
He's got the height.
Looks solid. Second bed looks solid. Third bed. Fourth bed as well. Does he get the double bed? He does
Please
indeed.
double
And
bed.
Silver closes out the seed. Feinberg, it's exactly what your analysis was. It really came down, I think, to just that decision with the obby.
Yeah, I mean, it gave Silver the lead into the stronghold, and it is a very big nav situation as well, right? Like, Raul still hasn't even found the portal room. Just very wacky, mineshaft nav, testing different skills than just preemptive. And Raul did also miss as well, maybe just because he built it a little too high, snapped him
Yeah,
with the
true.
cave.
True.
Silver was building it on lower terrain, but he was at chords first. after being behind into the fort by 14 seconds. I mean, not all of that 14 seconds. If you look at like enter spawner as a split instead of enter fort, Silverr was a lot closer, but it comes down to that obsidian play and Rao leaving 2 eyes from the measuring as well, and then leaving the bastion on 19 obby. Maybe left just a couple trade cycles earlier, or didn't get a chest that Silverr got, right? In stables could have just been a 4 obby chest that Silverr had as well.
Maybe just some slightly cleaner movement from Silverr, I would say. Hesitating less with the pearls, like I said. Also, just kind of, I don't know. He seemed like he was confident in that seed, which is exactly what we were worried about from that seed too. Maybe losing a little bit of that momentum. But it seems like this seed, Silverr, despite being behind a little bit, was able to claw back and look confident in this third seed here, Farnberg.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you need if you're a Silverr fan, a Silverr enjoyer, just being able to play that seed consistently, not faltering under the pressure. It's sometimes really hard in ranked to know, like, oh, I'm behind entering the nether. I'm still behind entering the bastion. I'm still behind entering the fort. Like, you're playing so well. Like, you can only play the seed so fast, right? Like, you have to get the pearls from the bastion. You have to get the rods from the fort. Like, you can't play better than perfection, right? And so if you play the best you possibly can and your opponent is just still ahead, it's really hard to somehow push past that with your mental. It's hard sometimes to be able to stay focused in the seat and know, like, okay, I can maybe still make it up on the next split. I can maybe still make it up on the next split. And Silverr kept that mental. And he did. That's what he did. He made it up in the stronghold, made it up tenfold on the nav, and takes a 2-1 lead in the specified, Nerdy. Can Ral bring it back? What seed are we picking? Back to the BT.
Yeah, I thank you, Ral. Just once again, great pick. I mean, I prefer watching the rune portals, but I can understand, the buried treasure. He won that seed, of course, and he wants to go to a place where he's comfortable as we enter the seed 4. Fiber, any predictions? Who do you think is going to take this? Who's going to take the seed?
Nerdy, I want to see a game 5.
You want to see a game 5?
Of course.
Silverr.
Of course. Well, I didn't say who's going to win game 5. I just said I want to see a game 5.
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. But that is fair. I mean, Ral is playing very well today. I mean, I feel like these seeds are not like Silver's just totally dominating the seeds, or Ral on his win. I feel like it's just been such a back and forth. It's been a fantastic game so far. So I hope we continue that into this buried treasure seed.
Exactly right, Note Amy. Both these runners been so close into the stronghold, or at least into the blinding split on every seed. A lot different from the first match that we saw today. Can they keep it up here? Are we going to see some more cinema?
And looks like the runners just fine in the BT here. Maybe Silverr slightly ahead, but not by much.
Silverr was going for a terrain spike for the BT, and it was on like 8-12, and so we had to go to a different terrain spike for 9-9. He was at the chunk a little faster, but
that happens, man. That happens. I saw it too, Silverr. I saw it too.
It's one of the funniest HPG highlights clips, man. It's like Switch finding like some stone on the side of a ravine, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is a BT!" And he punches it down. There's just like stone in the back, and it's like at 1-4 in the chunk. Like, it's so far off the middle. But sometimes things just look like BTs. It's just crazy. Sometimes, it blocks off the terrain. That's what Silverr thought there.
No, I mean, I saw what Silverr saw, and it was an understandable mistake in my opinion. As now both runners here, maybe Silverr 1 second or 2 seconds ahead, as
couple
they
seconds,
now
if that.
get their crafting.
The portal build.
Let's see here. Any time save here for Ral? Now both runners just building very fast.
And we're on the bastion almost. Very fast spike.
There is the chalice in sight here. Let's see how these runners route here.
I don't think. I mean, you just go to the chalice. It's just how it goes. We have the leaves, 44 of them for Silverr, 31 for Ral. I think Ral's got some birch leaves as well if he needs.
Using a door, very nice.
I mean, it's important, right? You need some blocks for DK or right side triple, whatever route you're doing in bridge. You need blocks. That's the.
It looks like Ral maybe missing a few blocks here compared to Silver with 26.
I think he's got some
And
birch.
Silver has a guy on him. He's built up a little staircase for them.
Oh
This
goodness.
is
Oh
not
goodness.
good. This is just
Sword
time loss.
Piglin on the chalice. This is not where
Yeah.
we're supposed to be trading if we're Silver. And yeah, I mean, he's got an early pearl trade though. It shouldn't really matter. But if there was like the fort behind him, it could be a very interesting situation. Oh my god, I'm scared for Rao. This Rao is always scary. He's doing. I don't even know the name. I don't know the name. His leaves are burning. Oh my god, he has to get out the fire. Dude, the fire's still there. Oh my god. Oh my god, the fire's back. I think it's on the back of one of the leaves. He's doing like Dude, I don't even know the name for this strat. I mean, Silver's having some issues of his own as well. Baby Hoglin. We're also doing some sort of pivot. I just don't even know the name. But this is a beautiful route that I've seen new. I just don't even know the name. I don't know. Completely different trade spots for both these runners. Oh my god, Silver. Oh my god, Silver. 1.5 hearts in the Bastion. Fell off the triple. Or the single. The Rampart. Whatever. I don't even know what's happening.
Scary stuff here for Silver. I mean,
It's overwhelming me, Nerdy. We have to go back to housing. We have to go back to housing.
Yeah, true. No, I'm with you, Feinberg. Bridge is brutal, man. It's a brutal Bastion. You know, the hardest of them all. No, I will say the Hoglin can be annoying sometimes. All right, that's my take on Bridge.
Yeah, I mean, look, Ralph's still dealing with his baby Hoglin. Silver, I think that might have an adult Hoglin near his trades.
No, and I don't blame them. Those Hoglin guys, they're tricky,
look at
bro.
Silver's got an adult Hoglin.
Wow.
Up to kill it for food. But it's like, is this piglin gonna steal some pork chops? Is he gonna kill this piglin along with it? Like, Hoglins are so stupid sometimes. Gets the food. 3 pork chop. It's big food.
Gets the pork chop. The high cholesterol pork chop. I hope we learned what that meant from last time, Feinberg.
I didn't look it up.
Okay, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
I didn't know it was gonna be on the test.
It's. I mean, I did mention it to you on the study guide, but it's okay.
I know it's something to do with the heart, but I don't really know what. That's okay. It's not.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine here. It's a lipid, Feinberg. There you go.
Oh, that really helped me. That really helped me, Nerdy.
Okay.
Now it clicks in
honestly,
my head.
That was not helpful. I realized
I didn't know, but now you said that it's a lipid. I get it now. Thank you.
No, honestly, that is just like useless. I don't even know why I said that. Okay, we need to focus back on the seed here, Feinberg. We've got a lava all over that spawner, so he's gonna have to go to the second spawner here for Ral as Silver now pearls, and Silver's just behind. I mean, I think it just came down to that shakier route.
It's the route difference and the damage difference as well, right? Like, not only did Ral play a route that I think is better in the situation, Ral also didn't take nearly as much damage or have as much struggles. And look at this, he's able to kill a Hoglin.
Oh,
maybe.
No. What's going on?
Lava. He's lava bucketing the Hoglin, and it's spilling down, and it's carrying a blaze with it. Oh my goodness. There is issues
what is
happening for both runners throughout these seeds. Throughout this seed. But Ral gets
regardless, Ral does get some pork chops once again. So pork chops for both runners. Beautiful stuff.
Let's see. Is Silver going to commit to this lava spawner? No, he's going to look for the second one. Should be able to find the same spawner that Ral found. It's like literally right here, I think. There it is.
And just Silver just consistently a little bit behind Ral. Just that's just been the theme of the seed since the Bastion. Doing very similar things, but not able to it ultimately came down to that Bastion route for Silver that lost him some time.
Ralph's got a big magma cube in the shadows, Nerdy, I will say.
That is
that
is scary.
Lurking in the trees. Where did he go?
Where is it? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Well,
he's trying to make his way over.
I know magma cube. Where is he?
Magma cubes are some of the dumbest mobs in the game, so hopefully this magma cube can't figure out how to get around this tree. I think there's a good chance.
I think he'll be stuck there for a while, but it's a scary situation. He's caved. No, he's not caved. I love ranked. That's something you don't see every day. The half cave.
They just want to mess up our commentary. That's what the cave wanted to do. As now we have the measurements coming out.
Silverr, I mean, again, Nerdy, it's a story of the series almost. Look at the food situation. He killed a hoglin as well, and he's hunger resetting in the overworld still.
Oh man.
What is happening to Silverr today in terms of food management?
Yeah, it's just not his cleanest
I
seed
mean, he's got
whatsoever.
one cod, but I guess the hunger reset makes sense if he was so low, right? Can use this cod to get to cords. Maybe has to hunger reset again in the portal room. But Ral's off. The Magma Cube Nerdy not posing any problems in the long term. As Ral is making his way to cords. He's got gold picks as well. So shouldn't be any way for Silverr to make up a ton of time unless this terrain decision is awkward. Ral doesn't really know where exactly he's going. Trying to make the best decision.
This could make a big difference here. We'll have to see if Silverr maybe chooses different terrain. But I mean, yeah, Ral just playing the seed very cleanly. Good stuff. Oh my goodness. Not able to get the pearl off, so takes a lot of fall damage there.
And he's found some open terrain. He's just
You
so
know,
ahead as well. Like, even if Silverr finds the open terrain so quickly, like, Ral still has gold picks, and Silverr still needs rods. Maybe now
it looks like Silverr. I think those. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Silverr just got his last rod as you were saying that. But it looks like Silverr might be taking a different route here.
Yes, it's a lava
not
pearl.
having to dig as much
Is
potentially.
the train going to open though? Yeah, I mean, he does take way better train here overall. And it's going to save him some time, right? So if the nav's weird, right? Like, it's possible that this time can matter.
Totally. And look, he's building his portal.
Couple big oranges. That was a big time save. It's a massive orange for Ral, and this could spell bad if you're a Ral fan, because if you're ahead in the stronghold, you want one good spike and that's it.
Right.
And Silverr fighting for these spikes as well. It could just be a situation where he might just find the better pathway.
And
they're both in the exact same part of the stronghold right now.
Looks like Silverr likes this direction still. Who's gonna find it first?
Silverr loves this spike. It's a beautiful spike, in fact. But is it a bait spike is the question. Can we actually get there? Is it
absolutely might be
a zombie spawner? Where are we going for these runners? Ral's on 1 heart, no bed in the inventory. Hotbar, I should say. And where are we going? Where is this nav? Ral has 2 bread. Is he gonna eat it? No. Both these runners just methodically clearing the stronghold.
So scary. Silverr on 4 hearts.
He's committing left here. He has an okay spike
scaring me.
Right, and he finds it first.
And Silverr finds it first.
Saving time on the
Oh
nav.
my god. A difficult stronghold once again, and Silverr able to find it first, making up all of that time. Can he hit the 0? It is buried.
57. Hits
the pearl clip off. This looks like a doable tower.
What's he going for, though? It's a side setup, though. It's from 103. He's going to get a 94 here. I don't know how many explosives we have, but this is a side setup most people practice a ton. And he gets the first bet off. Ral in the portal room. But if Silverr hits the 0, it's game over.
These beds can be tricky on this side setup. Let's see if Silverr can make it
work. For the double bed, but
great stuff.
Anchors as well. He just has to not die to the dragon. And he gets the death, gets the dragon kill, doesn't die. Shaky on that anchor, but he gets it done, Nerdy.
And Silverr takes seed number 4. What a phenomenal game. Yeah. Silverr, 3-1 lead. Great stuff. I mean, Ral played very well throughout. I mean, ultimately, this really came down to strongholds, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's a little bittersweet maybe for Ral. The nav, obviously Silverr did something better. He finds the portal room first after being in the stronghold second. But when you're in a stronghold like that, where there's such a big orange spike, cave spider spawner, skeleton spawner, all that stuff, like sometimes it does just become a little bit more random, and I'm not trying to discredit Silverr, right? Obviously he finds the portal room first. He makes up so much time on that terrain nav, right? Entering the fort so slow and getting to the stronghold just barely behind. But it's sometimes hard there, right? Because in maybe a majority of strongholds, you just get a clean preemptive spike and then rouse in the end first, and we're seeing a game 5.
Yep.
It's just something. And even in strongholds like that, maybe Ral just decides to go left a little bit earlier than he does, and he takes that lead with us, and then we see a game 5 as well. So it's hard. It's hard on the mental. It's hard to watch sometimes as well, these preemptive disasters almost, and not towards the runner's fault at all, right? Sometimes there's just too many spawners in the way, too many mobs in the way. But Silverr gets it done dirty. He takes a 3-1 victory. We don't get to see a seed 5, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but I do feel like we saw very great Minecraft. I'm still grateful for the Minecraft we got to witness today. I feel like this was really exciting to see all the back and forth there. I do feel like Ral played very well. And no deaths in any of those seeds, which was great stuff.
True.
And like I said, I feel like that was like that could have been a finals quality match. But unfortunately, one of these runners does have to go, and today is Ral. But congratulations to Silverr. I'm excited to see where he goes next.
Yeah, let's look at the bracket real quick, see where he is going next weekend. In fact, where does Silverr end up in the bracket? Where is Anko Boy heading up in the ending up in the bracket from earlier? We'll get Silver's name up there in as literally as soon as we can get it up. But Silverr will be playing the winner of Loki versus Aquacord next weekend. Anko Boy playing the winner of Feinberg versus Hounce next weekend. And Nerdy, we have one match for us left today. Beef Salad versus Jay.
Yes, very exciting stuff.
Last match of the day.
But before that, we do have, of course, the man himself, the winner, Silverr, for an interview. So this is exciting stuff. As we will transition over to that shortly. But hello, Silverr.
What's up?
Welcome in. Congratulations on the win. How are you feeling after that 3-1 victory over Ral?
Okay, well, obviously I'm happy. It was just like I feel like our matchup was like it was like so back and forth, and like either of the matches, like they all could have gone like any of the seeds could have flip-flopped, basically is what I'm saying. And I just kind of got the flip-flop in my way, you know what I mean? And so it was scary, but I'm happy.
And I feel like your nav was consistently kind of like it seemed like that was the big difference in at least in seed 1 and seed 4. What do you think? Is that something you practice? Like, what exactly do you think went? Walk us through those strongholds. I'm waffling, but what do you think? Like, tell us about those strongholds. What do you think you did right? Talk us through that.
Okay, this is the strategy I employ. When there's not a single, just clean spike, I just fucking run and just go around everywhere as much as I can. I just try to like cover as much ground because portal rooms just jump out at you sometimes. And so I kind of just was like, all right, I'm just gonna clear everything and and it I don't know, it was just working. It's just like I got faked out by a fake spike like once, and then like the other time like I was going towards like what I thought was a double spike, but it wasn't a double spike, so I actually had to like go back and then wrap around, and then I like had already explored like half the stronghold at this point. I'm like, okay, well I guess it's in this half, and then I just like finally pick it up, and it's just like I don't know, it's not really like any crazy strategy. Like obviously I know preemptive, but I'm just trying to spread out as much as possible.
As opposed to like maybe going 10 rooms deep somewhere, trying to
like
fight
just
for a
full
gold
like
spike or whatever.
focusing.
Just,
Yeah, some random. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I love it.
The only other thing that I like really noticed from the matches is that in almost every seed, it was consistently you were fighting from low food situations all the time. Hunger resetting in the overworld a couple of times, just taking a lot of damage in seeds. Do you think it's early? I think it's nerves or just, some unlucky pearls? Like what? I don't know.
Okay, you can't lie though. When I was doing that Jason route and I pushed like the last okay, so normally what you do is you drop a piece of gold and then the piglin pass behind you. I drop a piece of gold, he just doesn't see the gold. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna run past him because he's not aggroed. I'm like, okay, I'll just run past. And I just perfectly shove the piglin directly into the place where I'm supposed to place my block. And like it's just like I don't understand how that even happened. And then it's just like the most insane situation ever. And now I'm just taking like so much damage during my route. Other times, like I don't know, I just like was trying to play aggressive, I guess, and then like I just ended up taking a lot of damage. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just happens, but when watching on like the side by side, it's obviously really obvious to tell like food quality. But a lot of the seeds, like in seed 1, when you guys I spied at like the same exact time, or maybe it was seed 2, you were actually behind because you had a hunger reset and Ral didn't. But you won that seed off of Nav. You went left like 15 seconds before Ral did, and you were just in the end 10 seconds faster and you won off of that. But like you were gonna lose off of having hunger reset. It was just like a couple extra pearls here and there, like lava pearls to the fort, lava pearls off pearling, stuff like that. Just like random mobs. Again, also like you said, I don't know if the bridge situation is entirely your fault. Sometimes the piglins are just kind of rocks in the head. But it didn't matter in the overall series, right? Like you were fighting from low food situations, hunger resetting the overworld a lot, but you won the seeds regardless, and you move on to play either low key or aquacord next weekend.
Let's go aquacord. Come on, man, you got this shit.
Silver's on Team Aquacord. That's what we're here. Silver's gonna be Aquacord's #1 fan tomorrow when that match happens. And I don't know if I can blame you, Silver. I don't know if I think that's a good good person to root for in that match, considering you have to play the winner. But we'll see you next weekend. It's a great series. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you, Silverr. Phenomenal stuff, Umberg. Phenomenal stuff today.
Always phenomenal stuff. Always love it. Nerdy. We have Beef Salad versus Jay up next as the last match of the day. Only 3 matches today, 5 matches tomorrow. We are going to be replaced with the legendary Curryway and Parker for C3 of the day.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
But before that, well, I mean, it's going to happen anyways. We have another legendary, awesome, amazing intermission video. Nerdy, did you read the production channel? Do you know what the intermission video is?
I actually don't know for this one. I have no idea.
What split do you think we're talking about?
Buried treasure.
You're very far off. It is somebody's explaining the fortress, Nerdy. Who do you want to talk to us about the fortress? If you get this right, I'll be impressed. Just because like there's a lot of runners to guess.
There's a lot of runners. I'm gonna go Infume. Infume, very consistent player. Plays a lot of low food runs. Am I off? I see you shaking your head. That's not a good sign.
I mean, well, you probably have like a 1 in 20, like, to be honest. I don't know.
Hey, listen, I give it a go.
We're gonna be watching Hacking Noises explain to us the fortress split in another one of our new intermission videos for this season. And when we come back, we will have Beef Salad versus Jay, commentated by Curryway and Parker. Nerdy and I, thank you as always for welcoming us in the booth. And we'll be back here tomorrow for our Sunday 5 matches. But yeah, we'll see you guys then.